Hello YouTube, today I'll be talking about openings and pools, and I'll be talking about the importance of the true day open and how you could use it to decide whether you want to get in buys or you want to get in sells. I'll also be talking about CISD, which is change in state of delivery, and it's when the phase changes. So it could go from accumulation to expansion, from expansion to retraction, back to accumulation. Now, let's look at how to decide whether you want to get into buys or not using the true day open. So the true day open is the price that the market opens at 0. So at the start of the day, where did the first candle open? That's true day open. So you want to look for buys below this true day open level. You want to buy below. Now let's talk about CISD. So CISD, change in state of delivery, is something you could expect price to maybe go back to. So the market will be biased in that direction. So for the CISD, you want to look for buys below the CISD and you want to look for sells above the CISD. Now let's look at when you want to sell using the TDO. You want to look for sells above the TDO and you want to look for sells above the CISD. So in this example, you can see it's an accumulation, then it goes to expansion. So once we got that first displacement past the range, that's our CISD. Now let's look at an example of using the true day open and CISD for sells. So let's go to 0. Let's draw a horizontal line here at 0. Let's call this this is our midnight open. Now let's look for CISD. So you can see we have an accumulation here. And then this displacement is what switched the state of delivery. So we can say that this is our CISD. Now getting into orders, we can look for SMT at the highs for sells. Let's get our compare tool. And we could see we have SMT at these highs. Now let's get in sells. Let's target the midnight open. And I'd like to target the CISD as well. So let's just target the CISD. So we have the midnight open here and we have the CISD here. Let's target the CISD. Let's set the stop loss at the top of the SMT. Okay, now let's look at an example of using the CISD and TDO for buys. So you could see the displacement happened here. So this is the CISD. And the true day open is here. So we know that price will likely be biased back towards the upside. So we can look for price action on the left or a swing that we can use just because there's not much we can use. And we can look for buys back to the upside. So let's do that. So you can see we hit our TDO, we got a little bit of liquidity there, and we're headed back to the CISD. Alright, thank you guys for watching my video about TDO and CISD and the importance of using them for both buys and sells. You can use this along with IPTA for further confirmation that you are in a sell zone or a buy zone. To learn more about IPTA, look at my video in the description to learn more about SMT, which I use in the video as a form of stop losses and a confirmation that it will go up or down. That will also be linked in the description. Like, subscribe, join Liquidity Lab LLC down in the description, join my community server, and follow me on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.